Hey y'all, Micronaut here. This is episode 18 of the Utopia SMP. We're using Direwolf 20's 1.7.10 pack. We're using version 1.0.2 at the moment. And today is moving in day. We are going to move all of the barrels in and such and create a sorting system. We're going to make an ore processing plant using the sag mill and alloy smelter that I already have. Some other things that we're going to be working on is I want to finish off the warding, the warding foci, and I have already done the research for all of that. So as you can see, I still actually need to do the warding focus, but I have it unlocked. So I guess I could toss that into the table now. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be very difficult, so I'll get that done. I also want to make a wither spawner. So this is things that I'm going to be doing over the next couple of episodes. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand this building here a little bit and put a powered spawner inside of it for wither skeletons, so I can automatically collect wither heads, and that will also make it so that I can bump up the amount of essence I'm getting at the same time. I tried to run my grinder and my auto spawner for wither skeletons, but it just takes way too much essence to run it that way. So I'm coming up with a different plan. So the next major thing that I want to be working on, since I have to do the wand of the warding foci, but the only way to do that is through infusion. So I'm going to have to build the infusion altar, which I think I'm probably going to terraform all this out here and put it out here somewhere. I might put it over there, or I don't know exactly yet, but I've got to come up with a place to put it. But I have to do that before I can actually make that warding. So I guess we get started with the sorting system and the ore processing. I can incorporate all of this stuff into the sorting system. And without further ado, let's get her done. Alright, so we have enough stuff to make a couple of stacks of this energetic alloy. But looking at it, this energetic alloy transfers 5,120 RF per tick. And this, to make it, only requires that we add an ender pearl to each one of the energetic alloys. That being said, with as much as my spawner has been running, I have more ender pearls here than I know what to do with. So we're going to just make the most upgraded one and go from there. So let me grab a bunch of ender pearls and go start making some alloy. What do you say? Alright, so we're going to make a couple of stacks of this vibrant alloy, and I don't want to show you all that on camera, so we'll be back when that's all cooked up. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys. It's very cool. This alloy smelter, you set it up so that it's cooking all of this, and I have it push-pulling to the top. So it's pulling all of these things out and cooking it up and then pushing the alloy back in here. And as soon as that's done, it will pull the energetic alloy and the ender pearl out because I have it on alloys, or excuse me, all smelting, which will do that as well. So that's just a very cool thing I wanted to show you guys. Alright, so we're going to make a bunch of this binders, and to do that We gathered all this nice nifty stuff, so we have all this we can now cook up, which makes an awful lot of binders. But I go, I don't know if I've said this before, but my philosophy is if I'm going to make something, make it a lot of the damn thing so I don't have to make it over and over and over and over again. So that being said, this is still cooking up, but we're making our vibrant alloy now. As soon as that's all done, we'll put that together and have ourselves a bunch of the high-powered energy conduits. I probably will make a few more of the pressurized. Actually, I can do that now. I have a bunch of fused quartz in here. Actually, I don't really need it right now, so I think I'm going to pass on that for the moment. But I'm just trying to prep everything that I need, because the whole plan here is, at least for the moment, my power is going to be in this, which it has been. But I need to take these energy conduits out because they're not powerful enough to run everything that I have and still transfer all the power that they need. I might put a couple more capacitor banks down here. I'm not sure how I'm going to work that out yet. But I think that if I put these energy conduits all around, that will lighten the load. And I'm planning on making this my basic trunk. I may end up going down from here and adding more capacitor banks. So this would be like maybe another 8 down here, so we'll have 80 million. I'm also thinking I'm going to change these lapis blocks to conduit facade as well, so that I can just run power each direction straight off of the main capacitor bank. And they come in underneath it, so all that being said, let me get back to work here and I'll show you some more. And we're back and making the furnaces to make another alloy smelter, because it's nice having those two, and what I like is the manipulation of these two. I like actually using those at the moment better than using the redstone furnace and pulverizer and all the rest of these machines set up. I really like the way it makes alloys and stuff. So losing the ability to manipulate these manually is not okay with me. But I really want to add the ability to process my ores through these two machines. I'm also going to make a couple of octadic capacitors to do that. Let's see, come on. These things. It's just some vibrant alloy and some glowstone and a couple of double layers. I just made a whole stack of basic capacitors because I knew I was going to be needing a bunch of them. So the double layer is just some energetic alloy and some coal dust. So I think I'm going to make 2 of these. And oh, looks like those are all done. So what's next? Let's do this next. So I need some energetic alloy and some pulverized coal. I have, I believe, some of each of those out here. Yes. Let's see, how many did I need? I needed 2. Oh, excuse me. I needed 2 for each one, so 4, and then I need coal dust. And there is no coal dust in here. Boy, oh, I need to be cooking some of these, so I might as well be cooking these while I am waiting. And these will make quite a few. And see, the ones that I'm going to be putting in does not require it to be that fast. So I'm just going to use the octadic in the manual ones that I'm using so that it's much faster. So here's the coal powder. Thought I had some in there. Let's go here. This jumping over this wall is getting old real fast, let me tell you. But we'll be past that soon. I think I messed up. I think I needed 4. Yeah, I needed 4 because I need to make 2 octadics. So let's get 2 more of that, and then 4 more. I'm not going to have room. So let's put these conduit binders in here for now, and make, oh, silly me, make the second set of these, and then we can make the 2 octadics. Oh, I don't have the glowstone on me. Glowstone is up here. There we go. Keeps despairing on me. There we go. Awesome. There's a couple of octadic capacitors. And since I'm going to be leaving these 2 here or somewhere in this vicinity, I will just take that and replace that. And look how much quicker that thing works. I'll show you a little bit better in a moment here. Let's see, those are all done. So let's kick all of these bad boys in here. Watch this thing run. That'll work. We're gaining power. Yes, we're still gaining power. Beautiful. Okay, so I think I'm going to make a stack or so of the conduits. So let's make some conduits here. There we go. There's a stack. Let's make a couple more. Well, that should be good to get us started. So I guess I need to take my power offline, and I'm going to go to Ender Mini, but I think it's going to mess me up. Let's see. We go in here. Well, let me get out of Ender Mini for a minute. These are the fluid. Oh, might help if I had it show the proper ones. Alright, so... Oh, crap. See, I didn't want to do that. But I'm wondering... Yeah, see, they do not connect to the other ones. I thought that was going to end up being the case. That's alright, though. We'll only be a little bit before we're ready for this. So let me take these out. Come on, let's go. That's... Oh. Like, how come I'm stuck? That's why I'm stuck. So let me get these all taken out and replaced, and I will come right back. Alright, so we have the power all run from here and up to the capacitor bank. I'm in the process of making 2 more to fill this up to be 100 mil in this capacitor bank here. You can see it's gaining. So while that's working and doing its thing, I am continuing to run pipe. You know, it's hard to see, but it'll come out of the side of the capacitor bank, and I'm going to have 3 pipes touching it on this side. So if it works like thermal expansion pipes did, when you look at these when you look at these, it says a max output of 640, and then when you look at these ones, it says a max output of 20,480. So the way thermal expansion worked is for each connection, so there'll be 3 here, it will have 640 RF per tick. Now I assume that's the same way it works with Ender IO. I could be wrong, but that would give me a little over 61,000 RF per tick. I mean, I don't think any of my machines are going to use anywhere near that much, but what I plan on doing is I have this all opened up at the moment. I'm going to put power conduit all the way around the room, and then I'm going to run I don't know, maybe I'll just leave these lapis blocks. I don't really need power in the middle of the room. Probably kick myself later for saying that, but I don't really need power in the middle of the room, so just running it to the edge like it is should do it. That'll get power all the way around the outside, and once that's done, I'll be back. Okay, so we're back, and I realized I might have made a couple too many of these conduit binders. So so I'm having to play jump the wall here to pick these things up and put them away. I guess I could always clear out my inventory a little bit, but the main reason I came back was to show you guys that I had completed the energy around the outside of the room. Next step is I'm going to put item conduits around the outside of the room as well, and I'm probably going to start running my sorting system off of that. So let me get to work on that and we'll be back. Alright, we're back, and I wanted to show you guys that we had all of these item conduits all the way around. For some reason they caused some funky thing with my drawbridges where it caused my door to glitch out, but I seem to have my door working properly again, so I don't know what that was all about. But anyways, something I like about the Ender IO pipes is that the default when you set them down is to insert, and since the or maybe it's extract, I think it's extract actually. So when you go and you look at one of these pipes, if I shift left click, yes, it's actually extract is the default, which is good because that means that the way it sits, none of these pipes anywhere around here will put into any machine they're not supposed to. So unless I tell it to, it won't put it into any inventory. So these are going to get moved. I made the extra sag mill and alloy smelter, and I'm going to put, if you guys noticed, I put these in here. I think I showed you guys that. But so let me figure out how I'm going to set up my auto smelting, and we'll be back. So in the process of making the soul binder, let's see. It's so hard to think and talk and YouTube. Why? I have so much more respect for all these YouTubers out here who talk and continue to do what they're doing at the same time. It's so hard to think and move and all of that. As I've probably said this over and over again. So let's see, soul sand. I think that I can just shift. Oh, no, I gotta make the solarium. But remember that's iron. Oh no, it's gold and soul sand. And I don't have any more gold on me. Here, let's just place this torch. More light is always a good thing. So we're gonna do. Let's do 4 gold. We'll make 4 solarium. These are going to be my automatic. I just moved those from over here. These are going to be my manual ones, and then these are going to be the automated ore processing center. So let me put this in there, and then the 4 gold. Oh, come on. Made fused quartz. Oh, soul glass. Huh, not even sure what that is. Alright, let me go get 3 more soul sand, because that was a mistake, obviously. Wait. Goes in here. 3 more. Let's see. Silly me. Huh, it's odd that it only made 1. And 4. Awesome. So I can go over here and connect these like so, and I have a my soul binder. Beautiful. And that is constantly getting power now. Beautiful. Okay, and I have the other day Sinulab needed an enderhead, so I traded him an enderhead for him making a slice and splice for me. So he did that. That was awfully nice of him. I mean, I would have just given it to him, but you know, whatever. Anyways, so let me get back to moving in and setting up the auto sorting system and the auto smelting system, and we'll come back. Alright, quick update. Just in the process of moving things in. Boy, is this taking forever, but we'll get there. Alright, so what we've got here is a full barrel wall. And if you look on this side with the Yeta wrench, it doesn't look like there's wall there at all, but as you can see, there truly is. Everything has a home. Everything that was being sorted out here is now being sorted inside, and everything that was being sorted out here is also being sorted inside. There's a few things that haven't been hooked up yet, like I still have to put my potion chest in there. But this is just an update. I'm not done yet. Once I'm done, I mean, I still have to do the automatic smelting and stuff, but I wanted to get these barrels into their homes, and then we'll go on some more. So let me work a little bit longer here, and we'll come back. Alright, so we've got this all hooked up, and all of these barrels are all hooked up to the same setup here. This is my overflow chest. At the moment, it's got a bunch of stuff in it that I'm going to have to sort shortly. But this is going to be my input chest. This will be from my quarry and from my inventory. I will be carrying this bag around, which, as you can see, when I open it, has this stuff in it, and I can throw the dirt in, and you notice the dirt gets sucked out immediately. The burnt quartz I can throw in there, and it'll get sucked out, but the burnt quartz is going to end up right here. So the dirt got put way down here in this dirt chest somewhere here. Here it is, right there. So everything has a home, and everything belongs in its home. It is in its home. So the rest of this is just all about sorting out extra stuff. Now, the way this works, this has a whitelist of all of the ores. This is all the ores that were out in those gold chests out there, all condensed down, and it is now starting to process all of this stuff, which will end up as ingots. And then these ingots will get sucked out and sent to their home, which is over here. So I'll have to do some looking to see why that's not actually putting that in there yet, but I'll figure it out. But all of the rest of these are locked because those are space holders for other things that I want to store in barrels. I'm not exactly sure which things will go where, but all you have to do is pull things off, put it back, pick up the dolly, pull that out, put it in here. You can rearrange these whichever way you wish. Excuse me, Jedi. And let's see, what else? So all of this stuff is now hooked up. Oh, this set of barrels is now inside, and this is also set up with a mod-based filter underneath it. You can see that there's a facade down there, but it's only for Britannia and Pneumaticraft. I really honestly don't have any other place to store my Pneumaticraft at the moment, so that's a good place to store it. I think I showed you guys that I moved all of this, but I've been working on this an awful long time, so all these are empty. Every single one of these chests are hooked in, except for this one, which is just going to store my safari nets. So this looks to me like a completed sorting system. I just need to clean up all the rest of the chests and stuff and figure out why some things aren't moving. I'm not sure why the gold is not moving yet, but I will figure that out momentarily. So, that being said, I will be back shortly. Okay, so quick fix. I guess I just didn't set this to have a push out. Oh, don't do that. So when I look inside here, it's now empty, and those things were moved to their proper home. And yeah, so let me close this all up and sort this all up, and I'll see how much time's left on the episode and see what we're doing next. Alright folks, looks like this is pretty much done. As you can see, we've got this all wrapped up out here. There's nothing left out there, and there's nothing left over here, nothing up my sleeve. Presto! This is the entrance to the base, and this is what you see when you come in. I know it's kind of rough, but I'm not the decorator, I'm the automator. This is all completely automated. All I have to do is open this bag and toss my junk in here, and it will completely sort it wherever it goes. It all has a spot. And if for some reason it can't find a spot, it will go to this chest right here. And if this chest fills up, it will go to this chest. Now see, every once in a while I'll walk over to this chest, I'll go, oh look, iron boots I don't want, or leather cap I don't want. And I will walk over, and I will put it into my handy dandy trash can. I know, it's not notebook. Anyways, so that being said, you know what you call this. This is a wrapping up point, that's what you call this. So y'all have a nice day, and Micronaut out.